Okay, frequently asked questions, part two. What did other people think of the bonus army? Well, the best way I can describe this is to compare it to how we look at protests today. So, whenever we see protests like on the news and stuff like that, that's what I would compare it to. That's how they looked at it. But they thought it was a little bit more strange because it did not happen as much during that time period. Next question I got was how much money was the bonus army promised and how much did they actually get? So they were promised $1.25 if they were serving outside of the country, and they were promised $1 if they were serving in the country, and that is per day. So they tallied up how many days they served in the country and out of the country, and then after that they found their total salary, which means that that was pretty much their total. And so they were paid that in full once they actually got their money. Next question was the bonus army's protest necessarily needed? And some people would say it wasn't because they would have gotten relief in the amount of years that they protested, but some people would say they did need to do that just because of the principle. And if they hadn't done that, they probably wouldn't have gotten their bonuses at all, but they still would have been out of the Great Depression stage. Did the Army's propaganda affect their chances in any way? Nope. Okay. Next question is, were the was the bonus army promised this money that was that needed to be paid to them? And yes, whenever anybody signed up for the army, it was part like of the contract, so they were bound to get their money at some point, but it was more of a matter of when they got it and who would get it first and last sort of thing. So they were definitely promised their money. The last question I got was if the bonus army felt like pleased once they got their money, or if they were just kind of annoyed with the fact that it took so long. And most of them were just relieved that the whole thing was finally over and that they didn't have to deal with it anymore. As you saw in the presentation, there was a lot of bad living conditions they had to deal with just to get this money. And when it was finally over, they were definitely very happy about it.